Hi everyone, welcome to day 43 of Watching Me Learn Spanish and the start of phase 2 of my learning journey. If you've been tuning in so far, you know that I have gone through language transfer, the entire Spanish, um, all of the Spanish videos. And I've also been doing 5-minute videos where I tell a story um, and then try to kind of memorize the story and repeat it over and over, recording myself and fixing problems until I'm pretty good at telling the story. I didn't do that this week because I've been fighting a virus, and even today, I'm still a bit sick. So, what I'm gonna do now in phase 2 is a lot different. I am going to do three things. I'm going to do 15 minutes a day of Quizzic, which is um, a grammar, just a general Spanish course online that automatically builds lessons based off of your weak points. Um, and last night I took um, their assessment test so that they can place me in a level. And incredibly, I got to B1, which means that language transfer was really effective because that's basically all of the grammar that I know. So language transfer was able to get me up to a B1 grammar level. I think I could have gotten more questions correct too. I was just tripped up on some minor things. I got 38 out of 53 questions, and some of those questions were C1 level questions. Um, so, anyway, Quizzic placed me in a B1 level. They generate a study plan, lessons here on things that I right now am weak at. I study these lessons and then I get quizzed again, and you just keep getting quizzed over and over until you are able to do as much as, I mean, you can go as far as you want in this. Apparently, they have quizzes all the way up to C1. So hopefully, I get to C1 in grammar or B2. In phase in phase 2, this is phase 2. My goal is to get to a C1 level in grammar because I do have a really good foundation after doing language transfer, and I think that it's achievable in the next couple of months. Phase C1 in grammar does not indicate that I am C1 in anything else. I am not C1 in speaking, I am not C1 in reading, I am not C1 in writing, and I am not C1 in listening. But having a good foundation in grammar will help all of those other things. So 15 minutes a day of Quizzic. Then 15 minutes a day of comprehensible input. Comprehensible input is when you're watching videos in your target language that are just above the level that you are at. And with listening, I would say that I'm pretty much at level 0 because language transfer was, although it was a great course to learn grammar, it was mostly in English. It was using English to explain Spanish grammar. I haven't listened to any Spanish videos at all, no Spanish music. So I am starting with this website called Dreaming Spanish, which is an incredible resource. This guy, Paolo, has created thousands of videos for Spanish learners, and they're broken up into levels: super beginner, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And the idea is that you just keep watching all of the videos you can without trying to actively learn grammar and vocabulary, because the beginner videos will have a lot of pictures and very slow speech. So it should be possible to follow along even though you don't have the vocabulary. Um, and after watching all the super beginner videos, you can move up to beginner and intermediate and advanced and progress all the way through. So Dreaming Spanish is something that I'm going to end up paying for. I think just to support this guy. He's putting out videos every day. I'm gonna pay for Quizzic too. Um, it's $8 a month for Dreaming Spanish, totally reasonable. So the idea is that I'm just going to I'm gonna pay close attention watching these videos for 15 minutes a day. They're very short. Some are 20 minutes, some are 5 minutes, some are 2 minutes. So you have a whole range of times. But yeah, I just want to get all the super beginner videos out of the way because up to now, I haven't heard any native Spanish content, any Spanish speech at all. So I think it's going to help just knock out the fundamentals. Like, I was thinking the other day that with the 5-minute videos that I was creating for myself, I was telling these long stories about my life, things that have happened in my life, but I'm unable to order a coffee in a cafe. So there's like there's a massive skill gap right now where I'm missing a lot of the fundamental vocabulary words that I need and fundamental phrases that I need, even though I have created stories where I'm able to say quite advanced stuff. I think the super beginner videos are going to help me nail down a lot of basic vocabulary that theoretically a B1 person should have, but I do not. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the time, most days, not today, and a lot of this week because I'm still sick, but most days I'm going to be making my own videos. Before I was making 5-minute videos with long stories describing things that have happened in my life. And I did learn a lot from that, but like I said, I want to start with more foundational things that are useful in my life. So if I go to Spain, right now I can tell a story about how I almost died on a boat in in Panama. But I can't order a coffee. I can't make a reservation at a restaurant. So my idea was, instead of telling complicated stories like that, maybe I should do a video or many, many videos that are much shorter, about 1 minute each, and kind of Q&A style or role playing where I'm saying, like, the point of this video is somebody asks me, what's in your fridge and what do you usually eat? And then I quickly describe what's in my fridge, what I like to eat, what I like to cook, things like that. Role playing, pretending I'm ordering a coffee where I'm both the barista and the customer. Getting a haircut. How can I describe how to cut my hair? So making these kinds of short videos and then not spending an entire week on them because I won't need to, just a few days to really get them down perfectly and move on and get as many topics in like that as I can, because this is the stuff that I actually need right now. I need to ask for directions. I need to order at restaurants. And once I can do that easily, then I can start telling more complicated stories. And the biggest thing I took away from making the 5-minute videos where I told stories about my life per the Language Lord method is that it is an incredible way to learn vocabulary. Like, I remember every single vocabulary word and grammar structure that I went through in those videos. And the the act of speaking and the output that you are straining your brain to try to get this stuff out to tell the story really makes it stick. And I feel like that's my active vocabulary, and things that I'm learning in these videos is going to be more like passive vocabulary, where I may learn how to recognize words that I'm learning in dreaming Spanish, but it won't be so easy to use them unless I actually use them. Anyway, that's the idea. So Quizzic and Dreaming Spanish and short 1 minute videos are going to be the cornerstone of phase 2. I want to get through all of the free Dreaming Spanish Super Beginner videos. There are 140 of them. I want to get to C1 level in Quizzic, and I want to keep building my short videos. So let's get right into Quizzic. They generated these topics based off of things that I got wrong in my assessment test. And things like this, like forming the present progressive continuous with estar, present participle, I know this stuff, I just got it wrong. Like, you say estoy aprendiendo. Let's just read through what they have to say. You may have noticed that I am now planning everything in Emacs, which is my editor, my text editor of choice. I was using Rome before, but I'm not too happy with it, so just gonna stick with org mode in Emacs. So the present progressive has a continuous form of actions that are ongoing. Estoy hablando, estás corriendo, está aprendiendo, estamos contando. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is another thing. Language transfer didn't cover vosotros, so I know that it's you plural and formal, but I haven't seen a single conjugation of it. Estáis. So it's like estás, but with an I. Estáis. Nosotros estamos decidiendo. Okay, I got those correct. So how do I get to the next topic? Dashboard. Okay, conjugate estar in the preterite tense in Spanish. Preterito indefinido. That's what language transfer called the dot in the past, the preterito. So I don't remember, so let's read it. Good that. Estuve, estuviste, estuvo, estuvimos, estuvisteis, estuvieron. Yo estuve en Cartagena el año pasado.
Yo estuve en Cartagena el año pasado.
Okay, I really like that they have audio here, even though it's computer generated.
Yo estuve en Cartagena el año pasado.
Yo estuve en Cartagena el año pasado. So, estuviste, estuvo. Alright, now let's go to the next one using para, not por, for a deadline or time limit. A time limit or a deadline. Quiero el informe para mañana. So that's like by tomorrow. Tengo que preparar el discurso para el jueves. By Thursday. Okay. Using algo to say something or anything in Spanish. Algo to say anything in affirmative or tengo algo que contarte. Oyeron algo. ¿Quieres algo? Okay, so you can't use algo, algún libro. You can't use it with a noun, okay? Conjugate decir in the present perfect. This is the line, pretérito perfecto. Is this the line in the past? Okay. Pretérito perfecto is when you use haber and then the conjugated verb. So dicho, dicho. Okay, think I got that. In Spanish, all prepositions can be followed by a pronoun in order to express me, for me, about you, Himdullah. Me han dicho un certificado a mí, a ti, a ella, por mí, para ti, de mí, en ti, sin mí. Okay, so yeah, sobre nosotros, hacia él, sin ellas. Alright, now I guess I should quiz my knowledge. I've gone over all of this A2 stuff, or should I do the whole thing? Let's see. Conjugate tener in the simple future. So I think my issue when I got this wrong, I said tenere, but it's tendre. So tener has an irregular stem in the future. Tendré, tendrás. tendremos, tendrás, tendremos. Okay. Conjugate the irregular verb haber in the simple future. What was the root? Habré. I think I said haberé. Habrás, habrá, habremos, habréis, habrán. Okay. Conjugate haber in the present subjunctive. Here, what is it? Haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, hayáis, hayas, hayan. Que, cual, la cual, los cuales, quién. Que está el colegio, que está. Alright, I think I have to quiz my knowledge because I've gone over a lot just now. Alright, these quizzes are short, that's good. Ella nerviosa durante su examen de conducir. Ella estuvo. She was. So, estuvo. Quiero los informes el martes. Para el martes. ¿Crees que tienen algo bueno que decirnos? ¿Por qué habéis dicho? Habéis dicho. Luis ha trabajado por mí esta semana para la boda. Tendremos una orquesta. Pronto habrá. No creo que haya un colegio mejor. Estamos analizando. Prefiero ir con Susana. ¿Quién es más simpática? La quien es más simpática. Interesting, one incorrect. Que, okay. Prefiero ir con Susana. And this was actually the only topic I didn't review. Prefiero ir con Susana, que es más simpática. Let's add this to my notebook. Okay, so I got more things to study. And I apparently have another quiz that I can do. Alright, so this is my first time using Quizzic, really. Yesterday I only took the assessment test. I don't want to form an opinion on it yet. Let's see how much more we can do going through these lessons, but that's enough for today. I'll give it a week and see. I have some fears. Tomorrow I'll discuss them. It might be a bit too passive with the multiple choice and kind of just clicking around. It feels like Duolingo, which is just gamified and not really a great way to learn for me. So let's see how the week goes. Now, dreaming in Spanish. I watched one dreaming in Spanish video, What's in My Fridge, and I have to say I can't remember anything about it. I think because I wasn't very focused maybe, but the idea with comprehensible input is that you just keep going, and it's about the volume of stuff that you watch and listen to. So let's stick with the method and see how it goes. Quick drink.
Hola. Yo, por la mañana, a las 9. No. A las 8. A las 8. A las 8 yo como huevo. Huevo. Yo como huevo y como pan. Yo como pan, pero no como pan solo. No. Como pan, pero no pan solo. Como pan con mermelada. Mermelada. Como pan con mermelada. Pan con mantequilla. Pero no como pan pan con huevo. No, no como pan con huevo. Como fruta. Como fruta, pero no como pan con fruta. No, no. Como fruta sola. Como huevo solo. Pero no como pan solo. No como. No. Como pan con mermelada y pan con mantequilla. Por la mañana no como queso. Queso no como. No. No como jamón. Jamón no como. Y no como ensalada. No como ensalada. No. En Europa comen queso, comen jamón por la mañana. Sí. Pero yo no. Y yo tampoco como caca. No. Yo no como caca. No. Por la mañana, yo bebo té. Yo, por la mañana, bebo té. No bebo café. Café no bebo. No. Bebo agua y té, pero no bebo café. Tampoco bebo leche. Leche, yo no bebo. Y tampoco bebo gasolina. No bebo gasolina. Porque yo no soy un coche. ¿Un coche? Yo no soy un coche. Yo soy una persona. Sí. Y tú, por la mañana, ¿tú qué comes? ¿Y tú qué bebes por la mañana? Venga, hasta luego.
So I actually really like that. I got a lot of vocabulary out of that. It was easy to follow.
Leche,
Some funny
yo
moments.
no bebo.
Oh, it's going.
Alexa, stop.
Okay, so let's play the next video.
Hola. Yo, antes, cuando yo era pequeño, yo no bebía té. Yo no bebía. No. A mí no me gustaba el té. No. Yo no bebía café. Café tampoco bebía. No me gustaba el té, ni me gustaba el café. No. Bueno, el té sí que me gustaba. Sí que me gustaba el té, pero con azúcar. Con azúcar. ¿No? Azúcar. El té con azúcar, sí que me gustaba. Yo bebía té con azúcar, pero no bebía té solo, no. Y no bebía azúcar solo. No. A mí me gustaba el té de Marruecos. El té de Marruecos tiene azúcar. Mucho azúcar. Sí. Y también antes me gustaba el Nestí. El Nestí también tiene azúcar. Sí, sí. Pero en 2010 yo fui a Japón. A Japón. Sí, sí. Y en Japón, los japoneses, la gente de Japón, beben té. Beben mucho té. Sí, sí. Pero los japoneses beben té sin azúcar. Sin azúcar. Sin azúcar. Sí, sí, sí. Beben té, pero no beben té con azúcar. Yo, cuando fui a Japón, yo bebía té sin azúcar. Yo no bebía té con azúcar. No, no, no. Y ahora, a mí, ahora, me gusta el té sin azúcar. Ahora bebo té solo. Sí, sí. No bebo té con azúcar. No, no. Tampoco me gusta, no me gusta la Coca-Cola, la Fanta, no me gusta. Y ahora tampoco bebo Nestí. No bebo. Y ahora tampoco bebo azúcar solo. No. ¿Vale? Venga, adiós.
This is awesome so far. I don't know how people would do this without a course like language transfer before. I am actually getting so much reinforced in just 6 minutes of watching this. Like, bebía is the line in the past. Yo fui a Japón is the dot in the past. I went to Japan. This is good for
Estos
me.
son mis ojos. 1, 2, 3 ojos. Sí, sí. Hola. Esto es mi mano. Mi mano. ¿Entendéis mano? Sí, sí. Y esto es mi cabeza. Mi cabeza.
Cabeza.
¿Entendéis cabeza, verdad? Y estas son mis orejas. Mis orejas. Estos son mis ojos. 1, 2, 3 ojos. Sí, sí. 1, 2, 3 ojos, ¿verdad? 3. 1, 2, 3. ¿Sí? ¿No? No. 1, 2, 2 ojos. Solamente 2 ojos. Esto es la boca. Mi boca. Sí, sí. Y tengo un chupa chups. Sí. Un chupa chups. Chupa chups. No tengo chupa chups. No. Es mejor. Los chupa chups no son buenos para los dientes. No son buenos para los dientes porque tienen mucho azúcar. Sí. Esta es mi nariz. Mi nariz es muy grande. Es grande, sí, sí, para oler mejor. Sí, puedo oler igual que un perro. Un perro son muy buenos oliendo. Y en mi nariz hay 2 agujeros. 2 agujeros. 1, 2 agujeros. Sí, sí. 2 agujeros muy grandes.
Agujeros.
Pero volvemos a mis manos. Tengo 2 manos. 1, 2 manos. ¿Y vosotros cuántas manos tenéis? ¿Tenéis 2 manos
Tengo
o no?
2 manos.
¿O tenéis 3, 4 manos?
Tengo
Yo
2 manos.
solo tengo dos. Ujú. Y en las manos tengo dedos. Sí, sí. Mis manos son muy grandes y mis dedos también son muy grandes.
Mis dedos.
Mis dedos son grandes como los agujeros de mi nariz. Sí, sí. El tamaño perfecto para...
Okay, so finished up 3 videos on dreaming Spanish.
Mis orejas. Mis orejas.
Orejas.
Mis orejas.
Cool. I like this a lot so far. It is going to be useful. I'm learning a lot of the foundational vocab that I skipped by in language transfer, or that language transfer just doesn't cover. And that's okay. Language transfer actually was great to do before watching these videos, because not only did I understand everything, this stuff is, he's making it so that you can understand by drawing pictures of the vocab, but I'm recognizing all of the conjugations, which someone who hasn't gone through a grammar course wouldn't. Like when he says babia or fui, as I said before. I think it's great. And also hearing his Spanish accent is good. The guy in language transfer is not a native speaker. And that's okay, because the course really doesn't have so much Spanish. You don't even hear him speaking much. The point is to build a way to reason about Spanish, and it's excellent at doing that. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't use language transfer. I'm just saying that the value proposition is different. What Dreaming in Spanish is doing, if you just start watching Dreaming in Spanish without language transfer, it might be a lot more frustrating for you than it is for me. But yeah, I'm going to progress through this. Hope to finish all the super beginner videos in a couple months, and then move on to phase 3. All right, that's enough for today. I am still a bit sick. Tomorrow I'm gonna be without my mic and my external camera. I'll just be on my laptop for 2 weeks because I'm traveling. So I'm just gonna be using my headphones and my laptop. That's okay though.